candles were tall, but something was shifting against the far wall. I asked you a question, you gave me a look, like I was a chapter you closed in a book. The air in the kitchen turned sudden and cold as a story of always began to unfold into something much sharper, something so strange. I felt the whole universe start to rearrange. It wasn't a shout and it wasn't a cry, it was just the slow fading of light in your eye. A door didn't slam, but I heard the click of a heart turning into a stone way too quick. It was a night you changed without any sound, the night that my gravity fell to the ground. I was still reaching for who you had been, but I was a stranger to what was within. You looked like my lover, you spoke with his tongue, but the song of forever was no longer sung. Everything shattered, but nothing was reached. Oh, the world didn't end. It was just the night you changed. You touched my shoulder, but I felt the space, the miles of distance written over your face. We were sitting together, 2 inches apart, but I was already a ghost in your heart. I wanted to fix it, to find where it broke, but I was just breathing in all of your smoke. The man that I'd prayed for, the man that I knew, was slipping away into a version of you. It was the night you changed without any sound, the night that my gravity fell to the ground. I was still reaching for who you had been, but I was a stranger to what was within. You looked like my lover, you spoke with his tongue, but the song of forever was no longer sung. Everything shattered, but nothing was ranged. Oh, the world didn't end. It was just the night you changed. I'll always remember the shirt you were wearing, the way that the silence was suddenly tearing. I watched the eclipse as it covered your soul, leaving a hollow where once we were whole. And I stayed in the room, yeah, I stayed in the dark, waiting for just a familiar spark. It was a night you changed without any sound, the night that my gravity fell to the ground. house with a stranger named you. The night you changed. The lights are on but something's gone. This house was bigger than before. I hear the clock talk through the walls. Every second hits the floor. Your name still flows inside my head, even when I don't call it out. I sit with words I never said, letting them fade into the couch. I thought the quiet would feel like peace, but it's louder when you leave. The silence feels endless when I'm alone with my mind. Every breath feels heavier, like I'm running out of time. I don't scream, I don't cry, I just sit with what I lost. The silence feels endless, and I pay the quiet cost. I pass your side of the bed at night, still careful not to wake you there. Old habits die in softer ways when love is handled with care. I've learned how not to reach for you, learned how to look away. But silence has a memory too, it knows everything I won't say. I breathe in slow, I hold it tight, waiting for the morning light. The silence feels endless when the world finally slows. Every thought gets louder now, every feeling shows. I don't beg, I don't break, I just carry what I lost. The silence feels endless, and I pay the quiet cost. Maybe healing takes this space, maybe I need all this room to feel the ache, to face the truth, to learn how to outgrow you. The silence feels endless, but I'm still standing here. Every quiet moment teaches me how to face my fear. I let the stillness shape my heart, even if it hurts the most. The silence feels endless, but I'm stronger than I know. The night stays still, the world pretends. The silence feels endless, but it won't be the end. You used to look at me like I was home, like I was where your heart could rest. Your voice was soft when you said my name. I felt chosen then, I felt blessed. You reached for me without a doubt, like loving me was easy to do. I never thought the kind of love could slowly change its view. Didn't see the distance grow. I thought we were still the same. I miss the way you once loved me, when your heart was open wide, when your arms felt like a promise and I didn't have to hide. You held me like I mattered, like I was all you'd see. I miss the way you once loved me, and who I got to be. We talk now like we're careful friends, like nothing ever went wrong. But I still hear what we don't say in every quiet pause too long. Your touch is distant, unfamiliar, like it's afraid of staying still. I keep pretending I don't notice, but every part of me feels it. I keep searching your eyes for the love I used to know. Chose me without hesitation. You didn't make me plead. I miss the way you once loved me, and the safety that gave me. If love can fade without a sound, then maybe this was always true. Some hearts love deeply for a while, then quietly outgrow you. I don't blame you for changing. I just miss what we had. I miss the way you once loved me, before the doubt came in, before I questioned every look, before the space began. I'll carry what was real with me, even if you don't see. I miss the way you once loved me. It still lives inside of me. Maybe someday it won't hurt so much. Maybe I'll finally be free, but I'll always remember the way you once loved me. I trusted the way you looked at me, like nothing else existed there. I thought love was supposed to feel like that, like giving without fear. I followed every gentle promise, every word you didn't say. I mistook your hesitation for love that needed time and space. I was calling you distance, patience, calling lonely, being strong. I kept believing in the future, but my heart chose wrong. My heart chose wrong, but it didn't know. It only felt the warmth of you and follow where it goes. My heart chose wrong, still loves you right. just close enough to hold me, but never close enough to stay. Every time I ask for clarity, you found another way. I learned to read your silence like it was something kind. I told myself love doesn't rush while mine was left behind. I kept turning doubt into hope, turning truth into a song. I was loving with my whole soul, but my heart chose wrong. My heart chose wrong, but it loved too deep. It's all forever in a moment, it couldn't keep. My heart chose wrong, but it tried its best. It believed in something real with nothing to protect. Maybe loving wrong is still loving. Maybe pain is part of the proof. I don't regret the way I felt, I just wish it felt like truth. I won't blame my heart for hoping, for wanting something true. I'll forgive it for believing in someone like you. My heart chose wrong, but I learned my way. I won't silence what it feels, just teach it how to stay. My heart chose wrong, but it's still mine. And someday it will choose a love that chooses it in time. If loving you is my mistake, then I'll heal and move along. I won't stop believing in love just because my heart chose wrong. You said you just need a little time, said you'll be right back somehow. I nodded like I believed it, like I hadn't heard that before now. The door closed softer than my heart did. Your footsteps faded again. I stood there counting the seconds till I broke all over again. I hate how leaving feels familiar, like it knows my name. I hate how hope keeps lying to me every time it's the same. I cried after you left again, like I always do. I held my breath, I held my heart, trying not to miss you. On the floor in the dark, I keep pretending I'm stronger, but you keep breaking my heart. Your side of the bed stayed empty, but I still made space. I keep loving the version of you that no longer stays. You come back just long enough to remind me how it feels. Then you disappear like nothing between us was ever real. I tell myself this time is different, that you finally choose. feels like reopening a wound that never heals. Oh, I cried after you left again. While the night stood still, I whispered things you never hear, like I always will. Oh, I cried after you left again. With your name in my chest, I give you chances you don't earn, and I give you my best. Maybe I'm addicted to the waiting, to the hope you'll never keep. Maybe I mistake you're returning for love that runs too deep. I don't know when I stopped leaving, when you walked away, but every goodbye takes something. I don't get back the same. I cried after you left again, but something changed tonight. I'm tired of breaking in silence just to keep you in my life. Oh, I cried after you left again, but I won't forever do. I'm learning how to stop chasing someone who keeps choosing to lose me too. If you come back like you always do, and ask me to stay, remember this: I cried after you left again, and I'm done crying that way. That way. I stayed awake inside your silence, learned to breathe where love was thin. I smiled soft to hide the quiet where my breaking settled in. I gave you pieces of my daylight while I lived in shades of blue. Every time you looked away, I lost another part of you. I felt myself grow smaller just to fit into your days. I called my quiet disappearing a price love had to pay. I loved you while fading, while losing who I was. I held on with empty hands when holding on was never enough. I loved you while fading, while my voice fell out of reach. I stayed gentle, stayed believing as you slowly let go of me. I learned to ask for less each time, so you wouldn't feel the weight. I turned my needs into patience, watched my heart learn how to wait. I measured love in moments when you almost chose to stay. I kept the door half open, hoping you'd walk my way. I mistook silence for peace, thought endurance meant I cared. I didn't see I was vanishing, trying to keep us there. I loved you while fading, while losing who I was. I held on with empty hands when holding on was never enough. I loved you while fading, while my voice stars fell out of reach. I stayed gentle, stayed believing, as you slowly let go of me. Maybe love shouldn't erase you or teach you how to disappear. I thought staying made me loyal, but it only fed my fear. I don't regret how deep I felt, I regret how much I left myself. I loved you while fading, but I'm learning how to stay. Not in something that keeps breaking me, but in my own name. I'll choose the light that sees me whole, not love that lets me bleed. I loved you while fading, now I'm coming back to me. I'm coming back to me. You were there, but you were distant, like a shadow on the wall. I kept talking to your silence, trying not to feel the fall. I learned to love an empty space, calling absence just a phase. I loved you alone again while you were halfway gone. I held on to every memory, you were already moving on. I fought for us in whispers, you didn't hear my pain. I loved you alone again. I waited for you to notice how my smile had learned to break. I wore my hurt like makeup so you wouldn't have to stay. I stayed quiet, stayed too long, calling weakness being strong. I loved you alone again in a room meant for two. I kept showing up with hope, you stopped wanting me to. I gave you all I had left then, you barely reached my hand. I loved you alone again. Maybe love shouldn't feel this cold, like you're brave for holding on alone. If I have to beg to be seen, then love already left me. I loved you alone again, but this time I can see that loving you by myself was killing parts of me. I won't wait in silence now, I won't lose myself again. I loved you alone again. That's where it ends. So this is me letting go of a love that couldn't show. I loved you with everything, even when I loved you alone again. The sky is low outside my window. Even the stars don't wanna shine. I carry thoughts I never show. They sit too close to my mind. I smile when I answer questions, say I'm fine like it's the truth. But there's a weight inside my chest every time I think of you. I try to stand, I try to stay, but some nights lean the wrong way. My heart feels heavy, like it's holding every goodbye. I'm strong enough to carry it, but not strong enough to lie. I keep breathing through the pain, learning how to let it be. My heart feels heavy, but it's still beating in me. I walk the rooms we used to fill, now echoes talk instead. Your laughter lingers on the walls and things you never said. I don't break down like I once did, I don't fall apart the same. But quiet hurt can still exist, even when I don't say your name. I close my eyes, I count to 4, tell myself I'll feel less tomorrow. My heart feels heavy, like it's holding every goodbye. I'm strong enough to carry it, but not strong enough to lie. I keep breathing through the pain, learning how to let it be. My heart feels heavy, but it's still beating in me. Maybe love doesn't leave a scar, maybe it just leaves a mark. Something soft and something dark, a reminder of who we are. My heart feels heavy, but I don't have to let it sink. Every tear I never cried teaches me how deep I feel things. I'll hold this weight until it fades, until the day I feel free. My heart feels heavy, but it still belongs to me. If healing comes in quiet ways, I'll meet it here with this weight. Midnight breathing in the dark, street lights paint your shadow on my heart. Every sound feels far away, like the world forgot what to say. I'm counting moments, not the time, waiting for a sign I can't define. In the silence between heartbeats, I hear everything we lost, all the words we never finished, all the love we couldn't pause. I hold my breath, I feel you close, even when you're out of reach. In the silence between heartbeats, your name still trembles on my lips, like a secret I can't quit. I read replay nights we stayed too long, thinking love could do no wrong. Every memory moves slow, like it's scared to let me go. In the silence between heartbeats, I feel your ghost beside me still. Every promise softly breaking, every hope I couldn't kill. I close my eyes, the world retreats to where it's only you and me. In the silence between heartbeats, maybe love lives in the pause, in the space before it falls. If I listen hard enough, I can feel we were enough. In the silence between heartbeats, I'm learning how to stay with the echo of your laughter, fading night by night away. I'm not healed, but I can breathe through the spaces in between. In the silence between heartbeats, when the noise finally sleeps and the night feels incomplete, I find myself gently kept in the silence between heartbeats. I woke up scared of every morning, wondering what version you I'd face. I learned to walk on fragile moments so I wouldn't make you change. I told myself love takes some pain, but pain became the only thing. Loving you hurt every day in ways I couldn't explain. I stayed quiet, stayed afraid, just to keep you close. I lost pieces of myself, trying to be someone else. Loving you hurt every day, and you never noticed. I measured every word I spoke so I wouldn't start a fight. I held my tears till they felt heavy, cried alone most nights. I kept hoping you'd come back to the love we used to have. Loving you hurt every day. When silence filled the space, I begged for crumbs of comfort while you looked the other way. I gave more than I could take till my heart began to break. Loving you hurt every day. Maybe love shouldn't feel like fear, or like walking on a wire. Maybe hearts aren't meant to bleed, just to keep a fire. I confuse endurance for devotion and pain for proof. Loving you hurt every day, but I'm myself again. I gave you my silence when I should have given my voice. I swallowed every question just to keep you by my side. I learned how to listen more than I learned how to speak. I thought love meant staying quiet so you wouldn't have to leave. I called it peace, I called it grace, but I was slowly erasing my face. I gave you my silence when I was breaking inside. I held my tears in the dark so you could sleep at night. I didn't ask for your honesty, I didn't fight, I didn't cry. I gave you my silence, and I paid for it with my truth. I stayed calm through all your distance, stayed soft when I felt alone. I turned my needs into patience and called that being grown. I let your words go unfinished, let the pauses speak for you. I thought if I didn't ask for more, you'd finally come through. I mistook being easy for being loved. I gave you my silence every time I should have said no. I let the moments pass me by where my heart begged me to go. I didn't scream, I didn't plead, I didn't cross your line. I gave you my silence and left myself behind. Maybe silence isn't kindness, maybe it's fear dressed in calm. Maybe love needs conversation, not just one heart staying strong. I don't regret my tenderness, I regret what I denied. Love shouldn't cost you your voice just to stay by someone's side. I gave you my silence, but I'm finding my words now. I'm learning that being honest isn't letting someone down. I won't stay quiet to be chosen, I won't shrink just to survive. I gave you my silence, now I'm choosing to speak my life. I take a breath, I say it out loud, what I was too scared to try. I didn't fail at loving you, I just went quiet.